It's working. Your gym, your fights, the whole wrestling world is buzzing about it.
Buzzing how?
They're all talking about the Archetype's dark descent.
I like it.
I got people from all over hitting me up wanting to try their luck against this new Archetype. Boxers, MMA fighters, even a few WWE superstars looking to get back to their roots on the DL.
No kidding. Who?
Let's just say I got a very exciting surprise lined up. Some real top-shelf competition. You can take her on right now, or hit up that psycho lady. I know she'll keep giving you fights as long as you want. Up to you.
I've taken everything I can from the underground. It's time to surface. It's time. Tell Jordan and Heyman thanks for the shovel.
What the hell are you doing?
Moreno, is this part of your surprise?
No, I'm here to stop you from making the biggest mistake of your career. Look at yourself. It's not too late. You could still come home to WWE. Hell, bring Moreno. Do this the right way and work your way up from NXT just like you did the first time. You don't need to become something you're not to beat Jordan and Heyman. Come on. Don't do something you can't take back.
You're right, Adam. I'm not gonna do something I can't take back. She is.
Hell no!
We don't need your permission, and we're not going to NXT. Now, take your garbage and get the hell out of here.
Soak it in, Maxine Dupree. You deserve this.
She better soak it in. Who knows when she'll win again?
What the hell?
That's the archetype.
And is that Moreno? We have not seen her in like 3 years.
Why are they doing this to Dupree?
This is a vicious attack on Dupree.
And we have no idea why they're targeting her.
The Archetype and Moreno have been working together outside of WWE, but no one expected it to lead to this.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook.
Whoa.
I still can't believe the Archetype is back, let alone returning like this. Someone needs to stop her. What impact! Right in the kisser. Back into the ring she comes. Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face. Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
This is the moment where the wheat is separated from the chaff.
Oh, man, check out this power. Gorilla press slam. Bang. Irish whip. And Dupree goes crashing into the steel steps.
Hold her down, now!
Now what? Come on. You've done enough.
This is getting real ugly real fast.
Don't do it. Come on, Archetype. No. Damn it.
Dupree's in a lot of pain.
I am back, and I am just getting started!
Can we get some help out here?
This is not the same Archetype we once knew, that's for sure.
What you just witnessed, the dismantling of Maxine, wasn't some brief lapse in judgment. No, that was a long time coming. The Archetype wasn't just a nickname. I lived it. Each and every day of my life, I tried to be an example of what a wrestler could be. Not only for the WWE Universe, but for the locker room too. But those days are over. I'm here to say, the Archetype is dead. After my match against Jordynne Grace, I realized everything I had done in my career was a lie. I needed to stop trying to be an example and find my true self. And let's just say, no one who stood across from me in the ring liked what I found. Every time I dominated another opponent, it felt good. Every weapon attack, every brutal punch, every drop of blood, it felt liberated. I'm not the same person who lost to Jordynne Grace. No, I'm much more dangerous. So now, I am never going to be an example again. Instead, with this woman at my side, we will make an example out of anyone who gets in our way. Tonight was just the beginning. We are going to bury everyone in WWE. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ominous backstage promos aside, you want to explain what the hell that was all about? You can't just show up here and start attacking my wrestlers.
Apparently, I can.
I don't have the patience for this. And I haven't even mentioned the fact that you dragged along a non-contracted talent to help do your bidding.
The way I see it, despite you acting like this is some terrible thing, you need me. Someone of my caliber unexpectedly appears on SmackDown? That's a win for you.
And throw in a former WWE superstar too?
You just got the deal of a century.
That's one way to look at it.
So you can either get on board, or find out what happens when you don't.
Fine. At least if you're appearing in contracted matches, you won't be attacking people from behind anymore.
No guarantees.
Go find Road Dogg. He'll handle all your upcoming bookings. But be warned, you're on thin ice. There's an official transfer window coming up before SummerSlam. And if this goes sideways, I'll send you on your way, and you'll be Raw's problem.
I'm sure my buddy Adam would love to see me.
And as for you, I'd strongly suggest you reconsider your association. you're headed down a very bad path.
Thanks, but I know exactly what I'm doing.
I gotta say, I'm enjoying this new look. The archetype I grew up watching was so predictable. But this is fun.
Glad you're enjoying it, Roxanne. And if you like what you see so far, you're gonna love what's next. I'm just getting started.
Don't get me wrong. I can admire what you're doing. But if you and Moreno ever try to step to me, it won't be pretty.
Don't worry. I don't want what you have. I'm focused on the WWE Women's Championship.
Then why did you show up here? Last I checked, Jordynne Grace is on Raw. You're not scared, are you?
I'm not in a hurry, and I'm definitely not scared. I'm going to enjoy dominating the entire roster first. Then I'll go after Jordynne.
Cool story. I bet you almost believe it.
I really don't have much to say to you.
Good to see you too, Road Dogg.
Look, we may have been cool before, but I don't recognize this version of you, so I'd prefer to keep this brief. Aldis has instructed me to give you matches, so that's what I'll do.
Good. Just know, whoever you put me up against is never going to be the same.
Yeah, like I said, not the archetype I remember.
Who's my first victim?
Not sure why we keep putting you on TV, but apparently there's an appetite for it. This work for you?
The following is a no-holds-barred match. Making her way to the ring on and her opponent from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James.
You know the deal. I give you a match, you say yes or no. No need to discuss anything else.
Here is your winner,
Not a fan of your actions recently. Maybe you can change my mind in this match.
I don't want to talk to you any longer than I have to.
Done looking for praise. This superstar is chasing power.
The following is a no-holds-barred match. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Moreno from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
The Archetype must know how this division has changed in the years since she was last on top.
She's changed too, and I'm not sure anyone's figured out how to stop this version yet.
And maybe they won't, because she's not reacting to the game anymore. She's dictating it.
The new look Archetype is ready. Let's hope her opponent is prepared.
Style, attitude, and fire. B-Fab has been training hard, working to prove the doubters wrong.
And her opponent, representing the Street Profits from Canton, Ohio.
The fists are flying and this crowd is hot.
Cooler heads possibly prevailing now.
You can't believe that. These two are just taking a breather before they go back at it again.
Armbar stretch applied.
B-Fab just getting knocked around.
Any of Fab's defenses have been pegged.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Is there a yard sale under the ring? Why did she grab a hockey stick?
Kick to the leg, bunch of strikes now, and what a hell of a combination we just saw.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
And in a no disqualification match, you never want to be the one on the wrong end of a chair. or kendo stick.
Yeah, but if you are, that might just get the blood pumping. Might just get you fired up to start dishing out even more punishment to your competition.
Trap the arm. Neck breaker. So smooth.
That had to hurt like hell. Dodgers out of the way.
Neck breaker.
Some well-timed defense on her part. Following up with a discus lariat.
Boom. The damage she's taken can have lingering effects.
Yeah, she's in really rough shape right now, and I don't know how much longer she can last.
Wow, swinging that big stick.
Fab is getting picked apart right now.
Many of Fab's defenses have been pegged.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Drop toe hold. They might be able to put this one away right here. Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
These two have learned each other so well.
What are they attempting to do here? Looking for a suplex. No, turns it into a Uranagi. And this one's taken to the outside. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic. A steal.
Here it comes. Oh, baby. Not everyone can do that.
Fab wasn't ready. It could be over. What a spine buster.
These superstars
from behind, up and
flipped into a DDT. Bad spot for B-Fab.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Back and forth trading reversals. Piercing strike.
Back into that B-Fab into the pen for the win. And she kicks out right away.
She's still looking strong even as this match goes into deep waters.
Gets lifted into position. Running power slam.
I truly cannot remember the last time I saw a match of this caliber.
Truly the highest praise possible. These superstars should be so proud of their efforts here.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
In the clutches.
F5.
With action spilling in our direction. Calculating the next move here. No. Power bomb onto the apron. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Love her or hate her, it obviously doesn't matter to her.
Clothesline.
Merciless kick to the back right there.
Just like that. She turned it around.
Measuring it up one more time. Fab wasn't ready. It could be over. Hooks for a belly-to-back suplex. Oh, to the DDT. Fab wasn't ready. It could be over.
Going for the cover. Win. A big win. That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
Not only a victory here tonight, but an absolute assault on her opponent.
She picked her target early and never let up. After seeing that match, I'm sure a number of women are wishing she had stayed away from WWE.
I keep hoping we'll see the old Archetype, but you keep letting me down. Here's another chance.
The Archetype is back, but not to ask for forgiveness.
The following contest is a tables match. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Morena from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
As she makes her way to the ring, it's hard not to think about the path the Archetype has chosen for herself.
She's not here to inspire anymore. She's not here to uplift. She's here for one thing, and that's to dominate.
Tonight we see just how... A woman who calls herself undeniable.
And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark.
Bella's wrong, and this tables match is now official. The only way this one ends is with a broken table and a broken body sent through it.
One of the most interesting stipulations you'll find. The tables match sounds like a back alley brawl, but it's actually more of a chess match. You have to be very strategic about when and where you decide to set up those tables. You don't want to fall into your own trap.
Brutal strikes. And this superstar just unleashing all of their rage on their opponent.
Stop for good measure.
Bouncing up to the top rope.
Poison Rana.
What a devastating Poison Rana. That might have changed the landscape of this match.
Oh, Michinoku driver.
And that might have just detoured Zoe's typical focus.
She better watch herself. This tables match is only going to get deadly.
You really have to be hyper-aware of your surroundings in a tables match, don't you?
Yes, you must tread carefully because for some reason, tables are simply everywhere here in WWE. You can barely walk 10 feet in this company without a table just materializing at the behest of the WWE Universe.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Hoists it up high here. Powerbomb all the way to the outside.
I don't care how much padding the floor seems to have. Being thrown out of the ring like that is incredibly unforgiving to your body.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
What a sick thud from that table.
And I'm sure she's got something planned, putting the table right there.
Quick thinking, get her out of that one.
Picked up and being carried around now. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
This new attitude has got this former role model looking not only victorious, but incredibly exciting to watch.
And terrifying for the rest of the roster. This isn't performance, it's a mindset, and hers is ice cold.
Let's make this quick. You gonna take this next match or no?
Here's a superstar who shed her skin and her decency.
I can't get used to this version of the Archetype. It's like she erased who she was. I tried to say help.
Now, to win in the Underground, you must force a knockout, TKO, or submission. There will be no counts or pinfalls whatsoever.
The following contest is an Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera. And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
This is going to be a brutal one as we kick off this Underground contest.
No ropes, no rules, no regards for safety. Man, these Underground matches are a beast of a different color altogether. There will be no mercy. Someone is getting hurt. I promise that.
Trying to impale them with that chair.
Ivy Nile avoids that one. Oh, just bouncing off that ring post. What a gruesome sound we just heard. And she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
Capped off with a clothesline.
And an armbar applied here with an armbar.
You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hook.
Bang! And what's really the key to success in an Underground match?
Fighting without hesitation or reservation, man. You gotta forget about playing nice. You gotta get yourself into more of a savage mindset.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. A steady stream of moves taking out Nile.
Ivy has been snuffed out.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Great in-ring IQ on display there. Hold on, here she goes. Ivy applying the submission here.
Wait, will she break free? Yes, she battles out of the hold.
Spear!
Totally helpless at the moment.
Singles match. Here is your winner, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
That was surgical. She took the fight and her...
You've been having a blast out there, huh? Picking on people who aren't on your level. Someday someone's gonna put you in your place. Maybe today's that day.
It's the woman who's been terrorizing SmackDown.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Moreno, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Archetype
Zelina Vega is here to stop the Archetype.
And her opponent, from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
Do you guys really think Zelina Vega has much of a chance here?
Look, Zelina Vega is small, but she's got a ton of fight. And if the Archetype thinks she can push Zelina around, she's got another thing.
Ever since the Archetype returned to WWE, she's been on a rampage, picking apart the SmackDown locker room, one by one.
No offense to their opponents, but if you haven't noticed, she's not exactly targeting the top of the card.
Are you calling the Archetype a bully? You might want to be careful how you choose your words, or you will be the one with your arm on the wrong side of some steel steps.
Oh, big roundhouse kick.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Look at this balance. Drop toe hold.
Lands a timely reversal. And a lariat. The Archetype looks to make Zelina Vega her latest victim.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own. Counters. Cover. And an easy kick out.
She came here to fight, not lay down.
The springboard attack fails to land. Quick thinking from her to avoid that. Oh, big discus lariat.
Wow! Bottom rope moonsault on the mark. Look at this athleticism.
Moonsault.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Double knees to the chest. Ooh!
Counters.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Kick lands. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
Nobody thought this match was going to be easy. It was bound to be a grueling affair.
Follows up, shoulders down. 2. And that'll do it. Unfortunately, not the outcome Zelina Vega or the WWE Universe wanted.
Hang on, this isn't over.
Is this what I think it is?
We're going to see another arm fractured, courtesy of the Archetype.
What the hell is that?
This must be what she was referring to when she said she was going to bury everyone in WWE.
Don't do it, come on.
The Women's United States Champion is here to put an end to this.
Naomi from behind.
And Moreno, it's a super kick.
They're in full retreat mode now.
The Archetype was picking on the SmackDown roster, and now finally someone has stepped up to stop her.
This is a showdown I can't wait to see.
Archetype, ever since you first came back to WWE, I've been watching you. First, you got stomped by Jordynne Grace. Then you took your ball home and went on a temper tantrum tour all around the world. Then you show up here on SmackDown with your lackey and start attacking people, showing your true colors. This whole time, you've been picking on people who aren't at your level. But now you're looking at someone who is. The Women's United States Champion. Let's get this straight. This isn't about me trying to be some kind of locker room hero. No. This is about showing you there's a new archetype in WWE. Me. So if you want to step up, face me in the ring next week. You can even bring your little shovel. I don't care. But whatever you do, proceed with caution.
Naomi should have never gotten involved in our business. I can't wait for you to put her in her place next week.
I can't wait for her to get what's coming either. But I'm not gonna face Naomi in the ring. You are.
What do you mean?
I have some important business to take care of.
But I heard Zelina's going to be in Naomi's corner. It'll be 2-on-1.
Is that a problem for you? If you can't handle it, I can always go find someone who can.
No, I can do it.
Good. This is an opportunity for you to step up. Don't let me down.
That's not the archetype. It's Moreno.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Bronx, New York, Moreno.
Clearly the archetype is playing mind games with Naomi by sending her flunky Moreno to compete in her place. We should have known she would have pulled something like this.
I actually have to hand it to them. Why let Naomi dictate the terms of the fight? The archetype is showing she does things how and when she wants to.
Naomi has got to be frustrated as this match gets underway. She had no idea she'd be facing Moreno.
And now Naomi can take out all that frustration on her opponent. Moreno was pretty much thrown to the wolves by her supposed friend.
That's where you got it wrong, Booker. The archetype is not friends with anyone. This is all transactional, and I, for one, think there's more going on here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another swerve coming for Naomi.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything. Spear!
There it is, the spear!
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! The fallaway slam. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Oh, stop right to the hand.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
And for all of Naomi's athleticism, she found herself unable to counter there. An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here. Yeah, Naomi needs to reassess her strategy. The Archetype's last-minute replacement. Moreno is doing everything she can. Soaring! Diving shoulder tackle.
Rolly got a dodge. Smart time to get out of the ring.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
This timing with that springboard.
Quick thinking from Naomi.
Whoa, that's the clothesline right there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, beautiful pinfall there.
An easy kick out there.
She completely powered out of that pin attempt.
Oh, and it's reversed. Moreno with the Irish whip, but Naomi hangs on. And she nails a vicious DDT.
Moreno is in trouble here.
She was in trouble when she got put in this match.
A perfect split leg moonsault.
Naomi has defeated Moreno in a resounding victory.
This might be bittersweet for Naomi. Yeah, she got the win, but she did not get her hands on the Archetype.
This'll have to do for now.
I'm so sorry I couldn't make our match tonight, Naomi. But as you can see, I had some other business to take care of. Isn't that right, Rikishi?
What the hell are you doing? That's enough!
I'm here because actions have consequences, Naomi. You interfered with me at work, so I took things home. I think we're done here.
My God.
In all my years covering WWE, that was one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen.
I don't know what else to say. I hope Rikishi is okay.
The so-called Archetype has dug herself to an all-new low.
I'd ask what the hell you were thinking attacking a WWE Hall of Famer at their home, but I already know the answer. You weren't thinking at all.
That's where you're wrong, Aldis. Maybe the old me wouldn't have had a plan, but now I have it all figured out. And really, what an unforgettable final moment on SmackDown before I go back to Raw to take down Jordynne Grace.
Is that so?
You said it yourself. If this went sideways, you'd send me on my way, and I'd be Raw's problem. Well, judging by the shovel marks I left on Rikishi, I'd say we ventured into sideways territory.
Well, that may have been your plan, but you're not going anywhere.
What do you mean? There's the transfer window before SummerSlam.
There is, but you won't be in it. I've officially put you and Naomi on the protected list. You said it yourself, that actions have consequences. Well, you will deal with yours when you face Naomi at SummerSlam.
You can't do this.
I can. And by the way, since you took the fight out of the arena, your match at SummerSlam will be Falls Count Anywhere.
The women's U.S. title better be on the line.
I'm sure Naomi won't have a problem with that as long as she gets her hands on you.
Fine. Then I'll see you at SummerSlam. I saw what Naomi said on social media. I'm not gonna give her the chance to make good on her threats before our match.
If that means I won't have to deal with you for a few weeks, then sounds good to me.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE Women's United States
The disgraced Archetype steps onto the SummerSlam stage.
It's been several weeks since we last saw the former Archetype, and despite all of her recent actions, she somehow has a chance to capture championship gold here tonight.
Sometimes bad behavior gets rewarded. But if...
There you see it, the Women's United States Champion. This match has it all. Family pride, revenge, a once-proud superstar who's turned to the dark side. And oh, the Women's United States Championship is at stake.
You forgot to mention this is Falls Count anyway. With everything that's going down between these two, this match could get wild.
I'd be shocked if it didn't turn into all-out chaos, Booker, but this is what SummerSlam is all about.
This is bigger than the Women's United States Championship. Naomi is fighting for her father-in-law here tonight.
We gotta clear the way. They're getting dangerously close to getting in my personal space, man.
Into a monkey flip.
How about the strength of the champ? Just flinging off the challenger.
Brutal stomp with both feet.
Steps.
That'll make you reassess some things. Caught with a punch.
Into the barricade.
Oh, grabbing the back. What round, man?
And capped off with a lariat. Taking the title into hand here.
Sliding into the ring now.
Ooh, using that championship with such malice.
These attacks of the champ are adding up.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Oh, strong impact.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
And a lariat.
Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target.
Hang on, is that Rikishi's music?
The Hall of Famer is here for revenge.
Rikishi is in the ring.
Kick from behind. Spine buster. Quick thinking from Naomi. Using the rope to their advantage. Very effective.
The champ put a lot of strain on their opponent's arm there.
And she's returning fire.
One response after another, back and forth we go.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
Dangerous times here, pushed atop the turnbuckles, and there's only one way down.
Moonsault slam. It's over. A huge move from the top like that. They're really trying everything they can to be crowned the new champ.
Obviously still has some fight left.
She gets out of there.
Smash with the shoulder.
Naomi gets out of the way.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
You always dream of having a match like this.
A lot of emotions running through these superstars now.
Big forearm flush on the jaw. Spiked with a heat seeker. We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful. Are you kidding me? Not even a one count.
Quicker than Naomi there.
Now looking
The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike.
Shutting that down with the back elbow. Massive miscalculation on that. Naomi got caught. Oh, my God, what a cross body. That kind of agility is something that just might get the champ shook when the challenge.
We are the new champion!
Unbelievable!
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's United States Champion, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
Naomi's been defeated, and we have a new Women's United States Champion.
This woman shouldn't be champion, let alone represent the United States.
Agree or disagree? She won the match, and now we all have to deal with it.
It's been a while. A lot's changed.
Yeah. For starters, I have this championship. Aren't you going to congratulate me?
No, I'm more concerned with your actions as of late.
Here we go.
Someone has to talk some sense into you. I tried when I came to your gym, but you made it abundantly clear you weren't ready to listen. And you even took a golden opportunity away from Moreno. All so she could do your bidding? So you can go attack an innocent man at his home? And for what? That championship? Another shot at glory? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not worth it. Not even close.
Maybe if you ever won a championship, you'd understand.
Just stop. I'm trying to have a conversation with the real you. The one I was friends with.
If you want to talk, let's start with getting me the hell off of SmackDown so I can go after Jordan.
The transfer window has passed. And even if I could do anything, I don't want this version of you on Raw. But it's not too late for you to change course. Yeah, you've done some messed up things, but the fans will forgive you. And after some time, the locker room would too. Just think about it, okay? You worked so hard to build a career outside of WWE. Do you want to throw that all away? I don't think so.
Can you believe the nerve of Adam Pearce?
Were you listening to my conversation with him?
Yes. When someone is 5 feet away from me virtue signaling so hard, it's kind of tough to ignore. So you've ruffled some feathers since you came back. Who cares? It's working.
That's what I've been saying.
Just like you. I spent most of my career pandering to the WWE Universe and doing what's right. But now that I've stopped caring about all that, to put things in your terms, it's much better to be the one holding the shovel. So block out the noise from the do-gooders and keep fighting the bad fight. Before you know it, you'll have everything you want.
Congrats on the title win. You really got in Naomi's head with everything you did, and it showed tonight. The plan was perfect.
I know you wanted to know more about what I was doing, but this just proves you need to trust me. I have it all figured out.
So what's next?
Didn't I just say to trust me? You don't need to worry about every little detail. I'll let you know when I need you again.
Got it.
Please welcome the new Women's United States Champion. The floor is open to questions. Robin Ray, we'll start with you.
Thanks. One of the hottest topics on my podcast has been your new attitude. Is it here to stay?
I thought you all would have come up with some better questions since the last time I did one of these. But I guess not. All I have to say is look at what I have sitting on the table with me. My so-called new attitude has brought me nothing but success. Despite everyone telling me I should be something else, this isn't temporary. This is who I am.
Okay, next up is Robert Inkin from Sports Coverage Daily.
I wanted to ask about what's next. Now that you've gotten past Naomi, what about a possible rematch with Jordynne Grace?
Everyone knows this version of me would tear Jordynne Grace apart. And that's exactly why the office is too scared to let me go back to Raw. They blocked me in the transfer window, and I'm sure they'll continue to protect their paper champion as long as they can. Until then, I have my own title to defend. One more of these, Saxton, and I'm done.
Okay, let's go with Marcus Brown, Wrestling Spectator.
Can you define your relationship with Moreno? Is she your tag partner? Your manager? Both?
Moreno and I are friends. She's the only one who supported my comeback, no matter what decisions I've had to make. That's more than I can say for anyone else in the locker room, or a certain Raw GM who's part of the conspiracy to block me from getting another match against Jordynne Grace. So Moreno will do anything I ask of her, whether that's being in my corner, teaming with me, or helping me do whatever's necessary. Just ask Maxine Dupree or Rikishi about that.
I just wanted to let you know that your issues with our family is far from over.
I beat your sister-in-law in the ring, beat your father with a shovel, Unless you got any other relatives you want me to take out, I think we're done here.
What goes around comes around. Watch your back.
If it isn't our piece of trash Women's United States champion.
You can suck my dick, you ugly little piece of trash.
Real professional, Road Dogg.
You want to talk about professional? Aren't you the one who went to a WWE Hall of Famer's house and assaulted him with a shovel? You're not professional. You're criminal.
And yet here I am, walking among the free. So if I were you, I'd be more careful about what I said. Never know which WWE Hall of Famer I'll end up burying next.
I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I've been told I have to give you title defense matches, so let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's.
My transfer request to Raw was rejected too, so here's your next match.
That match is trash. Just like you. Try harder.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship.
Pound for pound, one of the strongest superstars in the women's division.
I don't know if anyone in the world spends as much time in the gym as Ivy Nile does. She uses every free moment to just get stronger and better.
The Archetype walks in with a new code and no conscience.
The Archetype left the WWE that admired her, and now she's returned to one that fears her. It's a stark change from the Archetype we knew before.
And really, she seems fine with that trade-off. The Archetype appears to be about results now, not relationships.
The Archetype is looking to turn dark thoughts into action.
Introducing the challenger from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile. And her opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the WWE Women's United States Champion, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
There you see the United States Championship, already a hotly contested title in the women's division.
Title on the line here, big fight feel right now. These superstars know it, and so does the WWE Universe.
And when the gold is on the line, that's when the lights are truly at their brightest in this business. All eyes are on this match right now. Will we have a new champ, or will the status quo remain with this reign?
And talk about an impressive combination, guys.
Grabbing the title, and I think someone is going to get real up close and personal with it soon.
She's taking things back into the ring. Nailed with that title.
She's just daring her opponent now.
Oh my! The challenger enduring the punishment.
Ivy Nile avoids that one.
With the stomp.
Ivy is losing grip of this match now.
Ivy's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
Evades the attack.
Walking the ropes into a
poison runner.
The stakes couldn't be higher, and the champ clearly realizes that.
No disqualifications in this match. Corey, what's the play here?
Oh, I think we all know the answer to that one, Cole. Do whatever it takes to win. You're not going to get called out for a thumb to the eyes or a chair to the back, so have at it. Anything is possible here.
Firing off rapid kicks. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
What a barrage of stomps. The champion imposing their will with total disregard. Blast off!
Spiral tap! And she's really on the back foot now.
She needs to reverse her fortunes in a hurry now.
Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Adios, amigo!
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Par for the course here. The longer this match goes, the more wear and tear we will see. Devastating stomp.
Wow! Bottom rope moonsault.
Wait a minute.
Ooh, just stretching out the arm. Ivy is losing grip of this match now.
Ivy's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here.
And just like that, she gets out of dodge.
Oh, yes!
Did you hear the sound that made?
This might be it right here.
2. Playing with her food. I'm not sure how wise of a choice this is.
Brazilian champion.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before she powered out. Unbelievable.
Fends it off. Good counter.
A unique setup here. Down into a DDT.
My goodness. And there it is. The title's not going in. The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's United States Champion, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
A win like this one will do a lot to silence any critics of her comeback. She didn't just win, she removed the doubt.
Removed it, buried it, and walked away without a glance back. This version of the Archetype is not here to make friends. She's here to stack bodies, and that's what she did tonight.
I speak for all of the United States when I say this. You're not our champion.
That match is trash. Just like you. Try harder. That's not up to my championship standards.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship.
One of the top high flyers in women's division history.
Kairi is such vicious offense, but she utilizes it with a smile.
Yeah, I love how Kairi can look so unassuming one moment and like a woman possessed the next.
All this has propelled Kairi to a global sensation. She has seen success at every level of this business. Done looking for praise, this superstar is chasing power.
The Archetype left the WWE that admired her, and now she's returned to one that fears her. It's a stark change from the Archetype we knew before.
And really, she seems fine with that trade-off. The Archetype appears to be about results now, not relationships.
There you see the United States champ.
Oh, baby. The heat is on. Jack, Jack, Jack.
I don't know how much things have cooled down between these two hotheads.
Yeah, I think that exchange might have been a sign of things to come.
Troll spin.
That might slow down Sane for a moment.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank.
German suplex. And Sane is continuously on the defensive.
Alarms must be going off in Kairi's head right now.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
Oh, headlock takeover.
Maybe not, maybe not. Forfeiting the pin attempt. Not finishing this may come back to haunt her.
Oh, man, both feet crashing down.
Double springboard moonsault.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
And with double quick speed, does it run?
Just whiplash impact right to the head on that one.
And now getting tied up in the ropes in the corner, perhaps looking for some
Drop kick down low.
Now's not the time to worry about rules. Now you know you're in a fight with a champion that will do whatever it takes to win.
Oh, she's got that insurance policy in hand now.
A no DQ stipulation means you have to throw your regular playbook out the window. It's not going to save you here. It's time to get extreme.
You make a good point, Corey. Everyday offense just isn't going to cut it in this kind of match.
Championship title in hand. Not planning to just admire the craftsmanship. Hell hath no fury like a woman with a foreign object in hand.
just flashing her hardware here.
Just absolutely blasted with the gold.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
Oh, costly error there.
the time to drop the hammer.
Textbook neckbreaker. Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad. The challenger wriggles out in one.
Not even a 2 count. She's still holding strong here.
Sage fends that off.
There it is, the spear. Looking to render that arm useless with an armbar.
Sane has lost any sense of command in this one.
Yeah, Sane is having a unique setup here.
Hard as to the DDT. Did the champ just close this out? 2 count. The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's United States Champion, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
Dominance with a touch of cruelty. An impressive victory for the Archetype.
It's the former Archetype now, Cole. I wouldn't let her hear you call her by her old name.
Apologies to the former Archetype.
Somehow you keep winning. Ugh.
I'm not gonna lower myself to that title defense.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship.
The muscle of the Secret Service, Piper Niven. Niven knows how to use her physicality to devastating effect.
I think that's an understatement, Cole. Let's call her what she is, a true...
The Archetype is back, but not to ask for forgiveness.
I can't get used to this version of the Archetype. It's like she erased who she was. I tried to say hello backstage and she just walked right past me.
She's focused on her match tonight, Booker. She doesn't have time to play meet and greet with everyone in the back.
No emotion, just menace as she waits for the bell.
Introducing the challenger from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven. And her opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
There you see the United States Championship.
Oh, no, not waiting a second.
Striking first, always a solid strategy.
Yeah, and a shady strategy. And here we go. These competitors ready for this United States Women's Championship match.
The women's U.S. title signifies getting your name etched in the history books. There's a lot on the line tonight for these ladies.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. The champion with plans of driving their opponent through the earth.
Oh, scattered that one.
Paying it back with their own counter. Driven down hard. Oh, wow.
Wow! Bottom rope moonsault on the mark.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Oh, yeah, and her toughness is already
on the top.
Shooting star stomp.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Things are heading ringside now.
Title in hand and perhaps looking for a target.
Back into the ring here. Does this style of match favor a more unhinged superstar?
Oh, yeah. You need a twisted imagination to take full advantage of a no disqualification match. That said, sometimes this match brings out a darker side you wouldn't expect in some superstars.
slipping out of the way there.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
Spear.
Niven's able to dodge that.
Spear. Right in hand. She evades the attack.
Oh, big discus lariat.
Ooh.
Taking the title into hand here.
Boom! A massive collision with the title.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
Niven is in a disheartening position.
From behind, up and
flipped into a DDT.
Doing what it takes to defend this title.
There's two.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's United States Champion, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
Not only a victory here tonight, but an absolute assault on her opponent.
I'm feeling a loss here. Fingers crossed.
That match is trash. Just like you. Try harder. I'm not gonna lower myself to that title defense. Next. That match is trash. Just like you.
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship. Introducing the challenger.
There you see the United States Championship already a hotly
And going right for it.
Coming out the blocks hot, man. Gotta keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I don't see how you can step off the gas after that. And now here we go, the Women's United States Championship being defended here tonight.
I appreciate the women trying to follow in the path. Trying to emulate me by going for the U.S. title. And I know they work hard. It takes blood, sweat, and tears to proudly wear that title. We're about to see that firsthand. Right here, baby.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyrie is not showing the capacity to fight back.
In a Falls Count Anywhere match, is there any place you'd actively try to avoid?
I fought all over just about every arena there is, and let me tell you, the hard surface are the worst. Stay off the concrete if you want to stay healthy.
No shame in her having a bit of fun here, wielding her implement of destruction.
Ah, back in this thing.
Let me tell you, psyching yourself up like that can carry you far in a match, man.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Lyra, a step ahead there.
Oh, sent straight into those steel steps. The force and malice behind that were just on another level.
Oh, sit-out slam. The challenger is going for it. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Oh, that shuttle hitting hard.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Serious impact with the barricade.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Driven down in a fisherman buster.
She reversed it.
Once again, look at our women's division.
Going for the cover. This is for all the marbles.
She kicks out with force.
Wow.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but able to fight out with a punch to the face.
Hitting that smile buster. Oh.
Wicked kick.
Avoided any damage there.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT connects. She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
Bring out the table. She's giving these people exactly what they want.
Sliding back into the ring. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? She has no business down there.
A bone-rattling spine buster there.
Suplex.
Turns it into a DDT.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
And I think we just might see.
Was that enough? Did the champ put this one away?
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's United States Champion, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
This new attitude has got this former role model looking not only victorious, but incredibly exciting to watch.
And terrifying for the rest of the roster. This isn't performance, it's a mindset, and hers is ice cold.
You better be ready for this next title defense. I've got someone lined up who's not the biggest fan of your work. This one's going to be personal. You better be ready for this next title defense. This one's going to be personal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship.
It's the United States Champion looking to continue her dominance.
The United States Champion's been on quite a run as of late.
Nia Jax is here to stick up for her family.
Just when the Archetype thought they'd move past... There you see the United States champ.
The champion had no idea who she'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but when it turns out to be someone who's got an axe to grind, good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former Archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives her the slight edge here against Nia Jax.
Ooh, thunderous headbutt.
And an answer from her. Nia Jax is hoping the element of surprise will allow her to get some revenge on behalf of her family bloodline here tonight.
Right over the back and back to their feet.
Big impact on that spine buster.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
From the top.
Moonsault. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Spear nearly cut in half.
Oh, it's coming.
Cat-like agility on the attack. The champ firing their best shot to retain their title. Oh, and an inadvertent shot pierces our official.
And a long way down. Shoulders down to retain.
The referee is seeing stars, but no.
She's having fun now, but she shouldn't have too much fun. She still gotta win.
Letting her opponent know that they are not on her level.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Oh! Into the steel step. Simply no way to brace for that impact.
If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out.
Taking this to the floor.
And slides back into the ring.
Look at Jax getting the crowd involved.
Oof.
Barrage. Ooh. Great ducking and dodging down.
Here we go again. Oh, wiped out with the crossbody.
The women's U.S. champ is overcoming the surprise factor, just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Naomi is in the house.
The champion better keep her eye on the ball here.
Nia Jax has the Women's United States Women's title.
And the champ has no idea.
Nia with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new Women's United States champion.
The so-called Archetype was beaten at her own game. Credit to Nia and Naomi. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Moreno.
You hate to see it. Somewhere, my guy Rikishi is smiling.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
It wasn't your fault. I was actually impressed how you stopped Naomi from interfering. Nothing you could have done about Nia nailing me with my own belt.
I should have done something.
Maybe. But you'll have another chance. Aldis has booked us against Nia and Naomi in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
It's the fallen hero and her partner, who she's dragged down with her.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And the Archetype Jessica Rivera and Moreno.
The Archetype and Moreno are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside the steel cage.
That may be true, but don't forget the former champion has got to still be stinging from a US title loss. That's going to provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
There's no running now. They're moments away from being locked in that cage.
Family ties bring Naomi and Nia Jax together here tonight.
And the team of Naomi and Nia Jax.
Naomi and Nia Jax look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired over the last couple of months.
The Archetype crossed the line. Taking her title wasn't enough. Tonight, the duo of Naomi and Nia are really going to make her and her minion pay.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos, turmoil, bloodshed.
All of the above and more, Michael. These four cannot stand each other. And now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four women forever. You can guarantee that.
Well-placed kick. Fisher flying into this brutal steel cage match as these four women settle their differences once and for all. Using the ropes, and again, misses the target. Bam! And she saw that coming from Jax. Looking stunned here, guys.
Here's the wind-up and a thunderous double axe handle.
Oh, that punch!
There it is! Reversal!
Drop kick! Beautiful! And like a human centrifuge, drop down with a helicopter drop. Spin.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Butterfly lung blower.
Another punishing backbreaker.
That has to have weakened the back. Generating offense now is going to be strenuous.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up. Across the top rope.
Beautiful. Taking into view now from the top of the cage. She's trying. Half her body's over the top of the cage.
This could be her chance, but she's got to be careful.
Oh, she retaliates.
Oh, nasty headbutt.
Oh, God. Naomi looking a little less than determined there.
She knew what was in store when she stepped into that cage. And an elbow drop to follow.
Naomi had it turned around.
Ooh.
This is nasty.
Brutality.
And another blow after blow here. Getting nasty, man.
Kick.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Backbreaker. Uh-oh.
Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch.
Massive double foot stomp.
Physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
Inching closer and closer to the top of the cage.
She should let her actions do the talking here.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Will she complete her escape? Just have to get over the top here.
Trying to get herself over the cage using all her strength.
Oh, the slam. Her endurance is really being tested now.
But you really don't go into a cage match expecting to come out unscathed.
Managed to get out of harm's way.
She's heading up the cage wall.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top. Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
If she can just lift her other leg over the top.
She's so close here, just has to finish the job.
Just a few more feet here.
Getting closer to the win with each step.
And Nia could be wasting time.
Here are your winners, Moreno and the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
The former Archetype and Moreno have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out. Naomi and Nia have got to be frustrated.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, But you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Natalia and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Jordynne Grace, was growing stronger, successfully defending her championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant Moreno. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to her. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Jordynne's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take her title, bury her with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating Naomi and Nia Jax is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Women's Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean? Ditch Moreno or apologize? Apologize for what? Now I'm confused. Why can we not choose to get the tag and the champ? Hold up. I gotta do research. What the hell is going on? When we choose a heel. Fucking keyboard. Heel turn. 2K26. You still didn't answer my damn question. That is bullshit. So we don't, whatever, we're just gonna keep on being the heel path. We already did the face path. It hurts, but let's
Actually,
go for it.
I'm not on board.
Okay, we can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go. Like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Remember when I said it wasn't your fault when I lost my United States title? I lied. We both know you failed and it cost me.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Moreno. You think. I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah, well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to do what I came back for. And that's win the WWE Women's Championship. Without you.
Ain't finna lie, that kinda hurts, but I already finished the face path. I'm not gonna just turn to face again. I'm going fully heel. Fully heel.
The greatest WWE Women's Champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that dead weight Moreno. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Moreno ever again. She's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Jordynne Grace for the... What the...
We're here. You
Oh shit!
turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
The Wyatt Six picked you to be their next sacrifice? I am so happy not to be you right now.
I'm eternally grateful for the same thing, Liv. Not being you helps me get out of bed every morning.
So weird to hear you say that with this change in attitude of yours. Sure does seem like you're following in my footsteps.
Unless your footsteps are taking you to Heyman and his musclehead champion, there's no reason I'd walk anywhere you've been.
Obviously. You put on this whole new look, get all mean, start playing mind games and attacking legends and winning titles. Nothing like me at all.
No, I am nothing like you. That's why I ditched the dead weight instead of keeping Moreno around to take you and Raquel's belts.
But you didn't. You didn't even try. Maybe you're more frightened of us than you are of the Wyatts.
I am not afraid of them.
Oh, darling. Say it enough times. Maybe you'll start to believe it.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
A word of advice? Some people are built for the bad guy life. Some people aren't. I think maybe you picked the wrong side of the fence.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you gonna do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt Six hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine, so how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Women's Championship back from Jordynne Grace, and I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
You can go about your business in this match.
That feels like a setup. Give me...
The Archetype walks in with a new code and no conscience. Essentially blindsiding your opponent is what you call killer instinct? Okay, then.
Be the hunter or be hunted. That's what it's all about, man.
A match where anything goes. Extreme Rules is underway. No disqualification, no... Uh-oh, second rope. Are you kidding me?
Wait a minute.
The Wyatt 6 torment won't stop.
Look out, Archetype! It's Eric Rowan!
Boom! That puts her on the offensive.
Oh! I think I felt that one.
Oh, the rear super kick!
From behind, nasty.
Scouted, now can capitalize. She might need to regroup.
Oof, knocked around with that one.
Oh, look at this suplex. Oh my God, into a powerbomb.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Heading to the outside now.
Oh boy, she went shopping and she shopped smart, grabbing her own formidable boomstick.
Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
Oh! Boom!
Oh, jeez. Soccer-style kick. Showing off her best thinking there. Spinebuster! Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Stretching that shoulder.
That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward.
It's a move. That goes all about stuff, dog.
Fry, quick to counter. Ooh, using the table to cause some serious damage. And Alba got bottled up there.
Oh, God, blinding rake across the eyes.
She throws her back in.
You know she's thinking she can end it all here.
Taking off from the ropes. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament.
Look at this.
A slingshot cross body.
Like a heat-seeking missile hit the target right on the mark.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
And a vicious-looking armbar stretch applied.
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve. Unbelievable athleticism. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. Sharp elbow.
Boom.
Foot right in the throat.
Brutal.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Running Bulldog. jeopardizing position here.
Oh, with a big punch. And elbows laid out. This has been an astonishing display of skill and pure determination from these superstars.
All right, right to the midsection. Now we're going to lift them up high.
This is just absolute carnage at this point.
Broken bodies, broken deaths. Who knows what else we'll see?
She's placing that table with purpose.
Not a good spot to be in.
Shot through the table. Incredible impact. Emphatically putting them through the table.
Ooh, driving those steps down as hard as possible.
Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
Giving the WWE Universe a piece of her mind right now.
What a reversal.
Elba finding a way to slow her opponent's assault down.
But does she have what it takes to turn the tides here?
And fire is brought to a disadvantage now.
Fire looks to have been well scouted.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Placing the ladder against the turnbuckles. Introducing the steel chair into this match. Whoa. Fire averts the attack. And I am fairly certain that ladder is the only thing keeping this superstar upright. She's clearly got a plan for this ladder and has found the perfect spot in the ring for her cruel intentions.
Quick response to Fire's offense.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Cashing in on that effort.
What a kick out. This match has been absolutely incredible.
Discus lariat. I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Headed back into the ring.
Around and around we go. Where it stops, only that superstar knows.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
Ascending the ladder now.
Headed to the tippy top of the ladder. We all know how.
Oh my goodness, up from up there.
The highest risk possible up that ladder. But what a reward. A true.
And here we go. Delivers the cross body.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Helicopter.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out. Bottom rope moonsault on the mark.
And Alba only finds herself on the defensive.
Turn to the tide somehow.
A suplex down into a DDT. My goodness. It's over. Fire's done. From the top.
Shooting star stomp connects.
Wow.
Escape just in time. Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring. Scooped up for a slam. Incoming.
Getting the knees up just in time.
Hoist them up. Suplex into a DDT.
Fire's she might be out.
2. And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
Here is your winner, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
A win like this one will do a lot to silence any critics of her comeback. She didn't just win, she removed the doubt.
Removed it, buried it, and walked away without a glance back. This version of the Archetype is not here to make friends.
Remember, I have no control over what happens in this one.
You're phoning it in, Aldis. Do your job for once.
Here's a superstar who shed her skin and her decency.
The following contest is a submission match. Making her way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
Oh, how the honorable have fallen. This woman once was one of the most respected athletes in that locker room. Now, I'm not sure what she's become.
What she's become is dangerous. And honestly, Wade, that just might be the upgrade the Archetype needed all along.
No emotion, just menace as she waits for the bell. And now this match is going to be all about forcing your opponent to their ultimate breaking point.
Yeah, this is as much a chess match as it is a physical contest. This is one of the few situations where know-how and strategy can defeat raw strength.
Costly error there.
A leg sweep. Now into the octopus stretch. What is she going to do here? Is she going to tap out? No! Able to slip underneath and deliver some blows, creating the break.
Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch! Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
Coquina clutch, nowhere to go, but there is a way to break.
Joe Gacy is here. The Wyatt Six are stalking the Archetype.
It's only a matter of time before they catch their prey.
She had that scouted.
Brilliant countering by both competitors. Jaw-locking forearm.
And some might say that a submission match comes down to inherent in-ring talent. You have it or you don't.
I don't necessarily agree with that, Cole. Anyone can learn a hold. What you can't teach is a tolerance for pain. Surviving this match is ultimately going to come down to whether you can take more punishment than your opponent without giving up.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Vega fending that off. Double stomp. Now looking to put together a volley of strikes.
And a string of attacks like that can really gain you control.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Yeah, Vega has to find a response quickly.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Opportunity now for Vega to capture some momentum.
Yeah, and she's not one to take her foot off the gas so easily. Slip.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. Right. Now that's what you call impact.
And here we go. Single leg crab.
Oh, man. The pow.
Gotta find a way out of the single leg Boston Crab, and she does.
Connecting with a punch. Ooh. Quick thinking from her. Vega getting set up.
Wow, did you see that? Agility like that? Easier said than done, gentlemen.
This suplex.
DDT. Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
Vega fending that off.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Countering that offense. A backbreaker now.
She gets position in the corner.
Running senton. And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Not looking good for Zelina here. From the top.
Shooting star stomp.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Noski going to try it again. Lands the crossbody. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to...
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Submission locked in, wrenching at the leg. Fighting. Rope break, putting a firm stop to that submission attempt.
Got out of the way of that one. And now lifted high for a suplex and DDT. Is there any life?
Hold on, she could be looking for a submission move here.
And Uncanny couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
A win like this one will do a lot to silence any critics of her comeback. She didn't just win, she...
Do you need something, Truth?
A sandwich. Do you have any sandwiches?
Why would I have sandwiches?
You could be on your way to a picnic, unless... Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the Wyatt Six, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The Wyatt Six have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The Wyatt Six.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror. But still, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dog. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to Rikishi, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The Wyatt Six have been interfering in every one of my matches. This is an unsafe work environment.
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the Wyatt Six have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a woman's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the Wyatt Six, I'll do it myself.
Piper Niven has her work cut out for her tonight with the bizarre Nikki Cross.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The Archetype from behind. What a cowardly attack.
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt Six have been harassing this woman? Nikki and the rest of these freaks deserve everything she gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the Archetype's business for weeks. And it's about time they face some consequences for their actions.
Are you kidding me, Wade? The Wyatt Six are the consequences, and it's time the Archetype paid. The old armbar stretch.
The damage is all catching up with her now.
And in these situations, here we go. Oh, not anyone can do that. Does that fit?
Oh, the lights just went out. This can't be good. This is not going to be good.
Oh, I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I'm now lifting high for a super.
And now about do it, folks.
The Archetype just told the Wyatt Six that the Hunters have become the Hunted.
But what's she going to do if she catches them?
Uncle Howdy. I'd say we can call you the Wyatt Five now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Nikki Cross isn't one of them. If she wasn't knocked out cold right now, she'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke or your mirrors or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the Archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I exposed you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. You're lured away by the siren song of Hollywood fame. But pride comes before the fall. When you fail, the truth stares back at you in the mirror.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise, but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
The Archetype called out Uncle Howdy. Tonight, a hush just fell over this arena. Uncle Howdy is here.
I don't envy the Archetype right now. Look, I've been doing this a long time, and Howdy is one of the most disturbing people I've ever seen in this business.
Never underestimate the Archetype. Uncle Howdy might think he's some kind of retribution, but he's in there with a future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The Archetype looked like the dog that caught up with the car. She has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the Archetype. If Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over.
Shoving him away. Kick right to the stomach. Smash with a knee and then a...
Following up with a discus lariat.
What a barrage of stomps. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Targeting the chest, very effective.
Attack after attack on target.
Uncle
worked on right now.
Uncle Howdy has to weather a storm here.
Oh, tossed to ringside. Taking this match to the outside.
Set straight into the barricade.
Bam!
Turns it around.
And Howdy is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
His instincts kicking in and saving him from a further beating.
And slides back into the ring.
Here she is, just basking in the adulation of the masses.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the?
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee?
It's like the archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of herself.
That's Moreno. That's the archetype's former partner.
Look out!
Sister Abigail.
Not again.
Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think this is the last the archetype has seen of her former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned, and the betrayed. It was you, Archetype. It was you who delivered our new sister to us. Tonight, Moreno has been reborn. Because now she wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly, spreading her wings, letting her shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.
Did you know? Did you know?
That your former partner joined up with the Wyatt Six? Absolutely not. But I'm not surprised either.
What's that supposed to mean?
You took a kid who worshipped you to the precipice of the best moment of her career, only to cast her aside with barely a word? You had to know she'd go looking for another mentor.
It's not my fault! This is on you! You're the one letting the Wyatt Six do whatever they want on your show! I want to know what you're gonna do about this!
I made the match you wanted, and you lost. What else would you have me do?
Finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that, if you want an excuse to run away from Moreno and the Wyatts for a shot at Jordynne Grace, you can try qualifying for the Rumble, like everyone else.
How am I supposed to qualify for the Rumble when I can't get through a match without the Carnival coming to town?
That sounds like a you problem. And as the GM of SmackDown, I have a long enough list of me problems already.
Okay, let's try this on. The hell with you. The hell with the Rumble. And the hell with the Wyatt Six. I'm going back to my wrestling school. If they want to take a shot at me, let's see how they do without all the WWE special effects.
Well, that just solved one of my me problems. Best of luck.
What are you doing here, Heyman?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here. Business. WWE Women's Championship business. The kind of business you used to be in. A long, long time ago.
That's the only business I'm in.
It looks to me like you're playing an entirely different game. Something with ghosts and ghouls and goblins. Are you really going to take a walk right before the Royal Rumble?
Don't you worry. Jordan will get hers sooner or later. The Wyatts and Moreno are just a speed bump.
A speed bump? Or an exit ramp? Because I just heard the Archetype is tucking her tail between her legs and running away from her problems. Deja vu all over again.
I'm not running away from anything. This is just a strategic withdrawal.
I was wrong about you all those years ago. You never had it in you to be a Paul Heyman client. Because you don't have the ovaries.
Tell me that after the next time I face Jordan. Moreno?
I knew you'd come here. You have to think you're in control.
I am. Take that ridiculous thing off your face.
This is the face that you gave me.
I'm not the villain here. I helped you when you were nobody. When you were nothing, I gave you a hand up. And this is how you repay me?
After Jordan buried you, I taught you to embrace the underground. We struck down mortals and legends with your wicked spade. You cast me aside like a broken tool.
So you got sad and ran away to join a cult? You're weak. That's why I dumped you. Weak and stupid. Did you really think you could come into my house and threaten me?
Your house? This is not your house.
That's 3. Ring the bell.
Adam? How did you get here?
Through the door? What is with you?
Did you see any of that?
All I see is someone standing by herself in a wrestling school without any students. What happened to you?
It's the Wyatts. And Moreno. They're coming after me, and...
Stop. Just stop. This isn't about the Wyatt Six. It's not about Moreno. This is about you. You went after Naomi's father-in-law with a freaking shovel. That's not you.
It was the match with Jordan. That match. That humiliation. I can't get it out of my head. It eats and it eats and it eats me alive. All I see when I close my eyes is Heyman and Jordan looking down at me. So I went down into the dark. Just like Uncle Howdy said. Now it's too late to get out.
It's not. It never is. But you have to make the choice right here and right now. A choice about the legacy you want to leave in this business and in this world. And this could be the last chance. You have to decide what kind of person you are.
I know exactly who I am. That's right. Go back to WWE. Tell Heyman, tell Jordan, you tell them all! I'm coming for them!
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled. Because I'm still here, taking up your precious time.
Yes. Time I should be using to welcome the woman who actually won the Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch. A superstar who clawed her way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Becky Lynch celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show, and maybe, you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania. In the main event. Taking the title off Jordan Grace.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Becky Lynch is announcing she's facing Jordan at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against Lyra Valkyria. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
A woman who isn't asking for opportunities. She's taking them.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the Archetype, Jessica Rivera.
I've seen this woman fight through everything, but these reports of her turning on Adam Pearce like that, says to me she's not climbing anymore. She's just running from what she was.
Oh, come on, Booker. You weren't there. You don't know what was said or done. It's possible that what you call betrayal, she would call liberation.
Is the Archetype planning an encore? Or will Lyra Valkyria drop the curtain? No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
This is a huge opportunity for her tonight. I think she plans on proving why she deserves more big matches like this.
You can really feel it in the air. Nobody knows what to expect from the woman we once called the Archetype tonight. Not after what she did to Adam Pearce. Not after who she chose to become.
She's not here for redemption, Michael. She's here to win. And if that means burning bridges and torching legacies, so be it.
Yeah, but when you burn it all down, you better be sure what's left can stand the heat, because Lyra Valkyria, she doesn't flinch in the fight.
Oh, damaging the arm.
Arm bar. Just stretching out the arm. She's facing some real pushback here.
Might just be what she needed to wake up here to really get her head in this fight.
Basement drop kick.
Ooh.
Oh, perfect kick. The former Archetype seems intent on rewriting her story. We can only guess where this one will end.
Hit the moonsault with ease.
Power right out in one.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
The kick connects.
Oh! Stomping away.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Lyra needs to find the best play in her playbook now.
Pain must be shooting through that leg now.
Looking to close this thing out.
2 count. She did it! She picked up the victory! You can really feel it in the air. Nobody knows what to expect from the woman we once called the Archetype tonight. Not after what she did to Adam Pearce. Not after who who she chose to become.
She's not here for redemption, Michael. She's here to win. And if that means burning bridges, torching legacies, so be it.
Yeah, but when you burn it all down, you better be sure what's left can stand the heat, because Lyra Valkyria, she doesn't flinch in the fight. Oh, she's got that kick, the kick to the leg right there. Oh, gonna drop the arm. Oh, gonna roll right through right there. Oh, here we go.
She kicks out before one.
Still way too fresh.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment.
Oh, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
The official stepped in and put an end to that real quick.
The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendos? You all good?
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Becky Lynch didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. She earned her WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why she'll be out there in the spotlight, and you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Becky Lynch main events WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for her.
Oh, Becky Lynch is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client Jordynne Grace. But she'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting her name. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Jordynne.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late, means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Have fun watching Jordan and Becky at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the woman who will main event WrestleMania, proof that hard work pays off, Becky Lynch.
Here we go, Becky Lynch back on SmackDown for the first time since punching her ticket to WrestleMania.
Becky is really milking her intro, isn't she?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble. Didn't we, Becky? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough. You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh? What's that, Becky? I should be the next challenger for Jordan Grace? You want me to take your spot?
Becky got some fight left in her.
I'm afraid you mean had.
Make the match, Aldis.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended.
We need some medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts right now are with Becky Lynch.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Becky? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
I never asked you to believe in me. That was your choice. Your mistake. I asked for a title. Everything else is noise.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Jordan Grace at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldis already made the call. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Jordan. That's the WrestleMania main event, not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place. And now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not gonna kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Rhea.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Rhea Ripley is looking totally locked in for her match later tonight.
First Becky, now Rhea? That woman's not even supposed to be here.
You have to wonder if this has anything to do with that announced triple threat match to determine Jordynne Grace's WrestleMania opponent.
Oh, we don't have to wonder, Cole. It seems clear that's exactly what's behind this.
She's already suspended, man. Keep pushing like this, and she might not have a way back.
Ripley came here ready for a fight, but she didn't know it was going to be against someone who shouldn't even be in the building. When there's this much to stay in, a parking lot becomes a good place for a brawl.
But that pavement isn't as soft as the ring. I'll tell you that.
Bang! Pummeled by the double stomp. She's letting her opponent know in no uncertain terms it's time to get ready to taste defeat. Rhea Ripley can kill with a smile and wound with her eyes.
Just a quick reminder of who is the superior athlete right now.
She must have had a good reason to make this ascent.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
Oh, this is a dangerous area to be battling it.
On the shoulders, little farmer's carry.
And a punch. Lifted and completely helpless here.
A fall from this height.
What the hell?
We got bodies flying, glass shattering, sparks flying. Someone needs to put a stop to all this now.
Ooh. Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way. Ripley out of there in a hurry.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
And look at her face now, guys. I think that just gave her a nasty cut.
Bam! Kick connects. Oh. Some well-timed defense on her part.
Oh!
Boom!
I don't see them getting up after that.
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw Rhea on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Rhea Ripley is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Bianca Belair.
You might find her any number of places. Date night with Montez, getting her hair done, or maybe at NXT next week?
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz with Bianca Belair returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This woman is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
With WrestleMania on the horizon and all eyes on one match to complete the card, the woman who used to call herself the Archetype is determined to hijack that conversation.
She's telling everyone who will listen that if she's not in the match, she'll burn it down before it ever happens.
And she might actually do it. Nothing more dangerous than a woman who's convinced the system owes her everything.
This parking lot has become a war zone for Bianca Belair thanks to the so-called Archetype.
Got out of dodge that time.
Whoa! Piling on with the pylon. She gets out of there.
Oh no! Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Impressive display of power.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. Spear!
Ooh. Bianca evades that one. Spear!
Ooh, with the traffic cone.
Oh! Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. Ground into the floor with a stomp. She's able to steer clear of that attack. Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
Michinoku driver!
What does she have in mind for this table? Oh, we're going to go for it.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Just exploding through the table.
She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Look at this. This can't be good. And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't over.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Bianca Belair was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Bianca can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth, that the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
It's both. Redemption is just wreckage with better PR.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last woman standing between me and Jordynne Grace doesn't go here.
Charlotte Flair appears unfazed by the speculation that she's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This woman should be arrested.
Charlotte Flair does not seem the least bit surprised to find herself in a fight against the suspended superstar tonight.
Nobody's surprised, Cole. The only question was where and when.
One more question you forgot, Corey, and that's whether Charlotte is going to let the former Archetype walk out of here in one piece.
Charlotte has been through everything in this business, but she should have seen this attack coming.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way. Able to slip out of that situation.
Knee drop. A handstand into a double knee drop. Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT.
Got them off their feet here.
Into a big punch.
Caught in a bad spot. I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason. That brawl had shaped it.
This woman is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania! Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Jordynne Grace.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client, Jordynne Grace, is if you were the last woman left.
I just have one question. Does she know?
Does she know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh-so-special WWE Women's Champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from her?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Naomi. Then Nia. Two women coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the Wise Man. Funny how Moreno ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left her behind. They didn't target her at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Women's Champion. That was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out Rhea, Bianca, Charlotte, and now my client Jordynne Grace gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Women's Champion has heard enough.
Jordynne Grace is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Jordynne, there's no need for you to involve yourself in any of
what
it.
I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
lied, you manipulated, you made this all about you.
Jordynne, let's go hash this out over steak.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this woman up by beating her again, this time at WrestleMania!
Jordynne Grace has made the call herself. We have our WrestleMania main event.
The woman we once called the Archetype gets the shot she's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to her comeback story, or will she fall flat on her face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the woman he's been stringing around all year? Please.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Moreno, guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the woman who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between you and me. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than flexing like you built this yourself. You've been playing champ while Heyman holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Then go and tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts? While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends with the same results. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Extreme Rules. Let's take the leash off both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all.
Well, you got your match. Jordynne Grace, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Moreno's, and any shred of respect I had for you. We were friends. And you attacked me? Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, all those years you were off making movies and chasing that dream, I kept my word that whenever you wanted to come back, I'd get you back in. And I did. And I wish I hadn't. I sure hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
Maybe. I didn't want it to be this way. But I had to make choices. I had to sacrifice. I had to get here. And I'm sorry, but ultimately, that's what matters.
It's not. Not entirely. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldis?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Jordynne Grace drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You never supported me. Not once. You just waited for me to slip so you could feel justified. Well, guess what? I didn't slip. I climbed. And now I'm standing on everything you tried to bury me under.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not going to give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. And it's for the WWE Women's Championship.
Taking one final look at the title. Jordynne Grace has handled every style, every threat, but tonight she faces a force that broke every rule to get here.
And now the rules are gone altogether. That's exactly what the former Archetype wanted.
Just a reminder, Jordynne's still the champ for a reason. You want to break her, you better be ready to get broken too.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily... Mommy's here to settle up with the Archetype.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is she?
Rhea's in the ring.
Hold on, what's this? Rhea with the Riptide.
She shouldn't be sticking her nose in people's business.
Cover. Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
Her toughness really shining through here.
Ooh, stiff fist to the breadbasket.
Discus lariat.
She's choosing to leave the ring now.
And you might want to stay out of her way as long as she has that shovel in hand.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
This is beyond personal. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
Any of Grace's defenses have been pegged.
Put his shoulders down. This could be it.
No, the champ holds on.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it.
Ooh, that will rock you.
What a way to get out of that one.
Grace now held tight.
Quick attacks like that could mean trouble for the champion if they want to leave here with the title.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new WWE Women's Champion.
I don't agree with how she got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordynne Grace, well, that is just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can she forget all that and side with Heyman?
She's not forgetting. Those are the reasons she's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
You and me, the Archetype and the Wise Man, finally working together. It just feels right, doesn't it?
It feels incredibly wrong. But that's exactly why I like it. Once I found out everything you did to try to keep me down, I knew I needed that kind of deception on my side. And now, you're gonna do the same thing to my opponents and ensure I remain champion for as long as I want.
I can do that, my Archetype. And I just have to say, the way you so easily dispatched of my previous client opened my eyes to what was truly possible. So I thank you for that.
You're welcome. So what do you have lined up for my first title defense?
So what do you think of this title match, my Archetype?
Hey, I don't want you to freak out, but did you notice that Paul Heyman, your sworn enemy, is standing right over there?
Yeah, we teamed up. Have you been living under a rock?
In Saudi Arabia? No. But you should know, Paul Heyman has been known to play mind games, and those are my third least favorite type of games. Right after blame and reindeer, those fancy donkeys cheat.
I imagine there's a point pinballing around in that skull looking for a way out.
You know what kind of games I do like? Video games. I mean, if this was a video game, you'd have lots of options. In fact, there'd probably be... And after you figure out how to exit that menu, you could go back and try the whole game again. You'd give up your championship, but think of all the new choices you could make. I mean, you could see what going to NXT would have been like. Maybe you'd even solve the mystery of what those letters stand for. There's tons of new things you could do, and all you'd have to do is try and believe and click on some text if it popped up on the screen.
After finally winning the title and getting Heyman on my side, you think I should throw that away and start over?
That's a good question. I'm gonna stand here and think about that while you go defend your title. Let me know when you want the answer.
Alright, now I might play the mass version. It's probably the same shit, isn't it? I still want to see though. I hope it's not completely the same. Because that would be so bad. Where am I? Oh. Well, I am on my last page to finish this pass. Honestly, the leveling up was not bad. I'll take it for what it is. Wow, I'm on my last page, literally. Cool. I just hate the fact that they're all 75s. It's annoying. And I just want to unlock everybody. So, yeah. That's such a stupid mess, by the way, but it is what it is. As long as I got to unlock everybody. My island, I bet this shit is still not working. It's still lagging like crazy.